Excited, are you?
I'm very excited about this fight. You know, this is what we've worked all this time for, and to get Daniel in the position he's in. And it's now up to him. All the hard work's been done in the gym, all the hard work's been done outside the ropes from us, and now he's got to do the business in the ring.
Fabio Wardley will make the first defence of his WBO title against former IBF champion Daniel Dubois in an all-British blockbuster on May the 9th. Uncrown's Ariel Helwani broke the news on Tuesday. Uncrown confirmed the fight will take place in the UK, although the venue is yet to be determined. Wardley versus Dubois will be streamed from the DAZN pay-per-view.
I think it's a very tough fight. I think it's a potential to be a brilliant fight.
I think so too.
And Wardley is the type that can bring that out in Dubois, as in he'll absorb a lot. I think he's got a really good chin, he's tough, he's obviously game, he's got that equaliser power as well. And I think it's a very good fight. It's a risky one for the first defence, I think.
Fabio Wardley. Still want it, yeah. Bring it on, I can't wait. If Frank makes that fight, then I'll be delighted. I'll jump at that opportunity. But yeah, whoever steps up, I'm ready. Can't wait to have our first fight of 2026, man. It's the new year, I can't wait.
You know, I think it's a great British fight. One former IBF, former WBA champion Daniel Dubois versus current WBO heavyweight champion Fabio Wardley. I think that's a good fight, with the man with the one right hand cannon that refuses to yield, that refuses to fall, that's tough as nails, versus a guy his durability has been tested.
Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley officially confirmed for May 9, and this announcement instantly elevates the heavyweight landscape in Britain. Two explosive punchers, both with knockout power and something significant to prove, are set to collide on a major stage. Wardley looks to legitimize his championship status, while Dubois aims to reclaim momentum at world level. Stylistically, it is a high-risk, high-reward encounter that promises intensity from the opening bell.
Into a different mind space, and I think that gives Fabio the edge for sure, because Daniel, you know, he's coming off that defeat and that PTSD that he goes through. Will that reoccur? But one thing is for sure, he fancies that. He fancies the fight. And I think, by the way, a lot of people, we were talking about it a couple of shows ago, weren't we? When you're talking about the rebuild of Daniel Dubois, the best thing for him to do is jump him straight back on the saddle and straight back into the ring with the top contenders. I don't think he's the type of fighter that needs.
Frank Warren isn't whispering confidence, he's declaring war, insisting this is Daniel Dubois' moment despite the dangers that lie ahead. The veteran promoter knows exactly what this fight represents, and he's not downplaying the threat of Fabio Wardley for 1 second. Calling it the Lion's Den sends a clear message. This is hostile territory, high pressure, and zero room for weakness. Frank Warren understands this is a massive British heavyweight showdown, the kind that can redefine careers overnight.
But I think it's Daniel's time, and I believe Daniel has the ability to win this fight. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to be saying that for 1 second. He's in the Lion's Den. You've got to have some balls, you got to have some mental.
Spencer Oliver highlights Dubois' mentality as a key factor in this matchup. Rather than rebuilding slowly, Dubois prefers immediate high-level challenges, which speaks to his competitive mindset. Oliver also recognizes the balance in this contest, with Wardley holding slight favoritism, but Dubois carrying genuine knockout authority. It reinforces why this is viewed as a true 50-50 heavyweight clash.
Some fighters need confidence builder, because it's a psychological battle as well as a physical one. He's not wired that way. So Daniel Dubois, boom, he would have forgot about that last defeat. He'll want to go straight back in their fight for titles. It's the perfect fight for Daniel, and also the perfect fight for Fabio, because you look at this and you go, it's one of those fights you can see both guys winning. Fabio will start marginally favourite, but Daniel Dubois hits as hard as any heavyweight out there.
Daniel Dubois is sending a clear warning to Fabio Wardley. He's focused, disciplined, and ready to leave past mistakes behind. This isn't just another fight for Dubois. It's a chance to prove he's evolved, mentally and physically. With this mindset, he brings intensity, hunger, and determination into the ring, signaling a relentless approach that could overwhelm even a confident champion like Wardley.
We may need to leave the past in the past now and get on with the future. Now, no more, I'm taking it a lot more serious than I was then. Instead of just going through the motions, I wanna just give my all in this sport, and you only get out what you put in. So
Liam Goff paints this as an all-out brawl waiting to happen. With 40 of 42 wins by knockout between them, both Dubois and Wardley carry genuine finishing power, promising non-stop action from the first bell. This is the type of heavyweight clash fans live for. High stakes, explosive offense, and the very real possibility of a spectacular early finish. May 9 is shaping up to be a showdown you cannot miss.
Wardley and Dubois own a combination of 42 wins, with 40 of them coming inside the distance, meaning it'll be a firefight when the heavyweight duo will go head-to-head for the world title this summer. So, Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley, I really should be saying Fabio Wardley, Daniel Dubois in May.
Ade Oladipo perfectly captures the high-risk, high-reward nature of this clash. Daniel Dubois has a history of imposing relentless pressure and punishing opponents early, making him one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the division. Every previous performance shows his ability to capitalize on openings and punish mistakes ruthlessly. Against Fabio Wardley, that proven aggression will define the pace and could decide the fight long before the final bell.
I've picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked it against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. Look,
Counterpunch Boxing highlights exactly why this fight is massive. Fabio Wardley, fresh off claiming the WBO title, faces a former champion in Daniel Dubois, an opponent capable of testing him at every level. Wardley wants to prove he's a legitimate elite heavyweight, while Dubois brings experience, power, and relentless aggression. The stakes go beyond belts. There's prestige, reputation, and serious financial reward on the line. Both fighters are at pivotal points in their careers, making this clash not just a fight, but a defining moment that could shape the trajectory of British heavyweight boxing for years to come.
I wonder if Fabio Wardley is going to fall for that call out, because one thing about Fabio, he just got the belt. He just got the belt, and he wants to prove that he's a legitimate champion, and I think doing so is to beat another one that was a legitimate champion, Daniel Dubois. But what does it mean for Fabio Wardley to be wanted, right? To be sought after? I think it's an opportunity for Fabio Wardley to make some serious cash.
Esper Boxing perfectly captures the chaos and excitement that Dubois vs. Wardley will bring. Both heavyweights pack tremendous power and are unafraid to expose their weaknesses, making this a raw, explosive encounter. The stylistic clash almost guarantees a finish, and fans can expect non-stop action from the opening bell. This is exactly the type of high-stakes heavyweight bout that can define careers, produce highlight reel knockouts, and cement legacies. With both men at the peak of their physical prime, May 9 promises fireworks that will resonate across the heavyweight division for years to come.
It's an absolute firefight between two bullish heavyweights with huge power. Both have serious flaws, but that's what makes them so exciting. So I think stylistically, you know, the only guarantee here is somebody's getting knocked out. You know, that's a certainty. Just beautiful stylistic matchup. Absolute mayhem in the ring on May 9th in Manchester.
Ade Oladipo's excitement says it all. This fight is pure, unpredictable carnage. Neither Wardley nor Dubois can be underestimated, with both carrying power, skill, and ambition to prove themselves. The unpredictability adds a level of drama that fans crave, making it impossible to call a winner beforehand. Every punch, every exchange matters, and both men have the tools to turn the fight in their favor instantly. This isn't just a bout, it's a spectacle, a statement, and a defining moment in modern British heavyweight boxing, guaranteed to captivate audiences from the first bell to the last.
Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. We are hearing this could happen very, very soon, people. Sooner rather than later. So the next fight for both, not in the summer or in the winter, like next. Fabio Wardley, the current WBO heavyweight world champion. Daniel Dubois, the former IBF heavyweight champion. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please, God. Yes, please. I want this fight. I've spoken about this fight a few times. Because it's carnage. I can't predict a winner. I don't know what will happen, and that's what I like. Like, who likes going to the boxing when you kind of predict and you know what's going to happen? I like the idea of knowing nothing about this fight.
Liam Goff emphasizes that this clash is not only about titles, but spectacle. Both Wardley and Dubois are young, aggressive, and offensively dominant, making them a dream matchup for fans craving heavy action. Their open, attacking styles increase the likelihood of a dramatic finish, while offering a real test of skill and composure under pressure. Experience may be present, but unpredictability rules, promising non-stop excitement. This fight is the perfect storm of youth, power, and risk, guaranteeing a memorable showdown in British heavyweight history.
In every aspect, from a boxing aspect, from an entertainment aspect, from everything, that fight's got to be right up there. Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. It is two, I say young, well, they are young, like Wardley's only, 31? Dubois is, 27, 28? So, you're talking about young-ish heavyweights, youngish men in general. But it's not that they're inexperienced, they're far from it, but they tend to kind of, I don't want to say fight like inexperienced fighters, no, that's not the right way of putting it, but defensively both guys are very open, offensively both guys are juggernauts.
Frank Warren makes it clear, while Daniel Dubois is fully prepared and eager to step into the ring, the business side must align before this explosive clash can happen. Warren emphasizes the professionalism and meticulous planning behind major heavyweight fights, reminding fans that negotiations are as critical as the training itself. Dubois is ready to deliver, but every detail must be finalized to make this fight official, with both fighters at peak physical and mental condition. Once the terms are agreed, fans can expect an electrifying British heavyweight showdown that combines raw power, strategic brilliance, and career-defining stakes. This is the kind of fight boxing fans have been craving.
He said that he wants to fight, but this fight will only happen when the terms are agreed for him to fight. And as far as I understand at this moment, that's not been done. So the terms have got to be sorted out, and then I'm quite sure if that is the case, he will.
John Fury highlights why Daniel Dubois is such a dangerous competitor. Every fight demonstrates his relentless will to win, world-class courage, and tactical intelligence inside the ring. Dubois doesn't just rely on raw power. He combines skill, resilience, and self-belief, traits that have allowed him to bounce back from adversity repeatedly. Against Fabio Wardley, this combination makes Dubois a fighter who can impose his will, dictate the pace, and punish mistakes relentlessly. His proven track record and mental toughness make this bout unpredictable and thrilling, ensuring fans are in for a high-stakes, action-packed heavyweight battle where every punch carries potential consequences.
Courage, heart, and determination, and his will to win. He's got world-class balls. And he's got a world-class heart, and he's a fighting man, and he believes in himself, and he knows that all the time he's in the fight, he can win.
Johnny Nelson points to the high stakes at play in this fight. A loss for Wardley or Dubois doesn't just affect records, it could reshape reputations and financial opportunities. Dubois' past performances show he thrives under pressure, always looking to capitalize on moments where his opponents hesitate. Nelson highlights that this fight is not just about talent, but timing, strategic positioning, and seizing opportunity. Fans can expect intense action, high-risk exchanges, and career-defining moments. Every decision, every punch matters, making this clash a true heavyweight spectacle where only the strongest, smartest, and most resilient competitor will come out on top.
I do, without a doubt. Common sense, it's show business, and the business is this. If he watches Daniel Dubois and he's tied into Daniel Dubois, and say he loses to Daniel Dubois, this fight that was always a valuable fight, he's gone.
Eddie Hearn underscores the magnitude of this showdown. Two British heavyweights colliding for a world title at Wembley is a monumental event in modern boxing. The fight carries national pride, career-defining stakes, and the kind of hype that attracts global attention. Dubois' previous performances show he's not just a contender, but a proven knockout artist capable of dominating high-pressure situations. Wardley's championship reign adds intrigue, making this clash a perfect storm of power, skill, and momentum. Fans should expect fireworks, with both men determined to leave their mark on British heavyweight history. The stage is set for a battle worthy of legend.
For a world heavyweight title, 2 Brits for a world heavyweight title at Wembley is a massive, massive show, but
Johnny Nelson emphasizes the explosive nature of this bout. Daniel Dubois has proven repeatedly that he's a fighter who capitalizes on every opening and punishes even the smallest mistakes. Wardley's skill and power make him a dangerous opponent, but Dubois' relentless pressure and precision striking suggest this fight won't last all rounds. With both men willing to trade heavy blows, fans can expect a brutal, high-intensity contest. This isn't just a test of talent, it's a war of wills, endurance, and strategic brilliance. The fight promises drama, power, and a likely finish that will leave fans talking long after the bell rings.
As long as he has to be to his opponent, and Daniel Dubois will say what someone's whispering in his ear. But these 2 guys, they ain't no hate, don't bad blood there. But it'll be a good fight. I don't think it'll go the distance, and I'm looking forward to it.
Counterpunch Boxing highlights the strategic edge behind Dubois' camp. With Sam Jones advising and his old trainer back, Dubois has refined tactics to apply relentless pressure on Wardley. His team is looking to exploit weaknesses, force mistakes, and dictate the pace. Wardley, though champion, faces not just Dubois' raw power, but a calculated, evolving game plan. Every previous bout shows Dubois' ability to adjust, punish, and dominate. This fight is more than physical, it's mental warfare. Fans can expect a masterclass in aggression, strategy, and high-stakes execution, where the smarter and stronger heavyweight will emerge victorious.
Pressure, and more pressure is being placed upon Fabio Wardley. They're after that belt. I know Team Dubois is, he has a new advisor, and we've seen some new things because of this new advisement of Sam Jones. He got his trainer back, Mr. Dubois does. He's been back with his old trainer. And I think, Sam Jones is a right fit for Danny Dubois because he's suggesting a lot of different things to happen. And that's the force Frank's hand.
Daniel Dubois versus Fabio Wardley officially confirmed for May 9. And this isn't just another British heavyweight clash, it's a career-defining showdown. Dubois brings relentless power, proven resilience, and a mindset forged in adversity, while Wardley arrives as a reigning champion with everything to defend and a belt to legitimize. Stylistically, this fight screams fireworks, open, aggressive, and full of potential knockouts from the first bell. Both men have histories that prove they can punish mistakes and seize momentum, making every exchange unpredictable and thrilling. Who's mentally stronger? Who wants it more? Will Dubois reclaim his position at the top, or can Wardley solidify his reign with a spectacular victory? One thing's certain, this fight will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Are you backing Fabio Wardley to hold the belt, or do you see Daniel Dubois pulling off the upset? Drop your thoughts below and join the debate.